Kat and welcome back to another one of my videos. And today I thought I would bring you guys along with for my morning routine. So this is gonna be my like winter slash spring morning routine. It is a Monday morning and I will admit I did wake up a little later than I was hoping to, but we are still gonna set this day off on a very productive note. I'll walk you guys kind of the things that I find set myself up to have the most productive day, even in the winter when it's a little harder to get out of bed. I think the way you start your day says so much of how the rest of it's gonna kind of snowball, whether that be immediate productivity or not a good day, to be honest. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But the first thing I like to do when I wake up, I like to make my bed, because starting my day off being productive in some type of way, even if it's just like making the bed, I find it really like just makes me want to be productive. Then I always literally, if I do not have my coffee within like 10 minutes when I wake up, I am gonna be a monster. Wash my face. I always just brush my teeth and do all that kind of stuff after I have my coffee. I drink a little bit of water. I'll have my coffee though. I like to respond to the emails that I had from the night before, make my to-do list for the day. So immediately I know once I'm finished my coffee, I know what I need to do and where to get started. I will say something when I switch from my morning routine to my night routine is at night, I like to take about 10 to 15 minutes to just kind of clean the house, pick up clothes that I've thrown on the floor throughout the day. I always like to do the dishes so they're clean, ready for me to put away in the morning. Sometimes I will make a list at night if I have a lot going on in my mind. Like if I'm like really stressed about the day before, I'll make a list the night before. I'll reassess it in the morning if I really do feel like I need to do all those things. So like last night I made a list here in school. I usually tend to do a couple different lists. I personally use the notes app on my phone for things like groceries or a list of things that I need to buy while I'm out, that way, because I'll always have my phone on me so I can always know kind of what I'm doing. For my to-do list today, I always like to just do it on a little piece of paper, and then every day I'll change the color Sharpie to cross things off through the day, and it just gives you like a sense of accomplishment. Today, for sure, we're gonna work out. I'm liking to do like early afternoon workouts. I do have a gym in my apartment, so it is really unacceptable for me to not go to the gym because it's right there. I need to work on a paper today, so I usually like try to group my list into categories. Here I have like the workouts together, and then I'll have school together, and then I'll have like any editing together, and then anything that like involves me leaving the house I'll group together too. You have to run to the store, obviously. Once I've made my to-do list for the day, we'll set that aside and kind of think about what I need to tackle first. Set the tone and like the pace of the day. Do I need a slower morning or do I not? I always like to keep it on my kitchen counter so I can like see it all day. Most obvious spot in my house, it's like, okay, if there's a moment where I'm like not doing anything, I'm like, okay, what should I be doing? Also for the morning, I like to like not put too much on my to-do list that I think is actually unrealistic, because I'm the type of person who will try to do literally every single thing and then feel bad if I don't. I knew this part was coming. I love to write my gratitude journal. This is my favorite one. I was using the form journal, but I got this in my FabFitFun box, so I've been kind of using this as like a mind dump journal. And I have my weekly planner, so this is where I record my YouTube video, my workouts. I think it's important to track all of those things to see if you're making progress, what things you're working towards. I think it's really important to always have something that you're working towards. Well, I'm definitely not successful with this every day, but I really do try to not be on my phone a lot when I first wake up in the morning, because I find it'll instantly distract me, or if I see something that makes me sad or anything like that, it'll really just like put me off for the day. So I really do try to avoid going on my phone until I'm like done my workout or done something first. Next up is quickly check my emails, check what I have to do for school. Honestly, it takes me hours because I have a giant paper due. One more thing I really have tried implementing is taking the time to actually like do my makeup and get ready every day. However, some days it's just not practical. Like today, looking at my to-do list, I'm working out, I'm working on soap paper, and the only thing I'm leaving the house for is to buy dish soap. Today is not a makeup day for me, but I really do like getting ready every single day because I feel like it just makes me feel more confident. Now I feel like I have a lot more energy than I did a little while ago. I think I'm gonna get ready and go work out, and I do like to always change into a workout set when I wake up in the morning. A sweatsuit counts. I usually do find I have the most energy once I've kind of been sitting around for a little bit in the morning. Then I feel like I have a lot of energy from just sitting to like go work out and have like a better, longer workout. I'm feeling literally so lazy today. This vlog is the only thing keeping me going at this point. My gym doesn't have a water station, so I've literally been taking 3 water bottles because I go through so much water when I'm there. I feel like all black just is the most elite workout set combo. I truly do. I think it's more than when it's an empty gym. I was actually so excited, but someone can literally walk in at any time. Going in the mornings because it's so bright from outside. There's like a window right there, so you don't need any light on. There's a TV in here that I never use, but it's a pretty small gym, but I always like to try to get 10,000 steps every single day. We have weights and then one of these machines here. Also usually really cold in here, so I usually try to just start by warming up a little bit by doing some stretches before I run. To start with legs, I've been doing elevated leg lifts. I do 12 reps and 3 sets back and forth. Then I do these crunch ins before moving on to clams. Then I do alternating rainbow leg lifts. These honestly are the hardest ones. And then I move into pulses. I try not to take breaks in between any of these before switching sides. Then I do some stretching before I run. I never stretch, and honestly taking 10 seconds to do this makes the world of a difference. Then I usually do about 10 squats and then 10 jump squats just to get my heart rate up, get ready for that cardio. Squats are honestly probably my favorite exercise to do. And then I moved on to some arms. I did some tricep dips. Next, moving on to one of my favorite booty combos, single raise glute bridges into an extension. These are so underrated and so much harder than they look. Finishing with arms, I use 10 to 12 pound dumbbells, and I usually do the same circuit every day. Then I move on to some overhead presses. I like to do some bicep curls. I actually hate to do a bicep curl, but I do them anyways. Then tricep dips. I'll sometimes use a 15-pound weight for this, depending on if I'm feeling it that day. Some days I'm feeling stronger. I don't know what these are called, but single arm squats. I just rotate between, and once you get onto the 3rd set of these, it really burns. I usually repeat the circuit 3 to 4 times. I always do standing crunches, and then I'll hold at the top at the end of my circuit and just do some knee crunches and then squats again to end. I'm gonna run on the treadmill and find a podcast to listen to. I did 12K and I got 12,000 steps. I'm going to head back inside, start getting ready for the day. I also do like to walk outside when I can. It looks kind of cold, but I might try to go for like a 10-minute walk just to get some fresh air because I'm in the freezing cold. I think the sunlight is really good and it's very rare this time of year, so you need to take advantage of it. For the makeup, it truly is crazy how much better I feel when I actually take the time to get ready for the day. So my makeup is actually like the first time I've done my makeup in a little while, and I'm really glad I actually did it today because I feel so much better and like ready to go out and do stuff. So I'm gonna go for a little outside walk. And honestly, it's getting pretty late, so I would say the morning is definitely over at this point. That's gonna be it for my morning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, got inspired at least in some way. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you in the next one.